Hey guys, I had to drive a little bit north today to avoid the rain. It's raining like all day in my area. So I wanted to come to this little stretch of clearly abandoned tracks. This connects to where I saw that old train station, but I don't think I've ever gone up here before. I think I might have walked a little bit, maybe not even halfway. It's not even a mile. This is a designated snowmobile trail. You can see the route right there. They're showing you Route 171 here. Route trail information, there's nothing there, but yeah. These are severely rotted. There's some pieces of rail here. There are some bridges up here with ramps for snowmobiles. And we got some railroad ties here. This one's in pretty good shape. I don't know if I could find a nail in that one. I don't know. That doesn't look like... I don't know. Let me see if we can find a date on this. Usually they're pretty close together, but I don't see, like the other one I saw this morning. That's another video I'm uploading later today. Well, this video will probably be for tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, there's not much here for rails or anything, so let's see what we got here. I know there's some nails here and there on this, and I did bring some tools with me. You guys would be proud of me for that. These are just, there's nothing left. So let's just see what we can see up here. I think it's barely a mile to the other end of this, so it won't be too long of a video. Here we got a disconnected plate just sitting there. Wow, I think that's, the tie's actually turned over. So there is a spike, look at it. There's a spike in there still holding this. So this tie is actually turned over. That's pretty crazy. Like I said, this place is just wrecked. I mean, this is kind of a mess. Could see some old rails along the side here. It's hunting season. I'm not even wearing orange. Well, hopefully the hunters will actually look at what they're shooting at. That would help. Some of these, I know these are supposed to have dates on them too. I think I saw one the other day, but these ones are maybe worn off or something. I'll show you what's going on up here. Haven't seen, there's one nail there. Okay. Looks like, yep, it's kind of squashed, but it's 33. It's kind of bent. So at least now I know they're on this side. Boy, it'd be rough to see here anyway, for the most part. Another plate. This is all like washed out here and there. Anything there? Nope. Not much. Just a really kind of a big dip right here, you can see. So I don't know if they're going to fill that in for snowmobile season, or I'm sure someone will do something. This little bridge here, I've seen it before, is definitely need repair. There's barely a ramp here. But that's probably not a good thing. Gotta be careful here. There's one bridge. I mean, the bridge in itself is sort of a ramp, but the other side looks like that board is fall in or something. And right here is where the plate would be. See the edge of it? I don't see a nail here. All right. Another bridge right here. Got it all marked out and everything. This one's much better. Sturdy. All right, we'll keep moving on. All right, here's a plate. You can see right here, 1929. Yep, so that's the first one I've seen with the date on it. Cool. Yeah, this is what you're getting all the way through here so far. Of course, wetlands on this side. Maybe someone took the nails, most of them. I think I've only seen 2 or 3 so far. Actually does look kind of cool. There's no rails. Look at these ones just sinking. Look at that. That's where you gotta be careful. This is a nail here. Oh, no, it's not. Not my mistake. Tricked. They tricked me. Here's one right here. Can't read the number really though. This is one right here. It is moving, but I have no idea. Oh, okay, I see it now. It's a 41. Yeah. Cool. Fooled by one thing, and there's another one. Looks like another 42. Yeah. I think pretty much the same numbers. Look at these, how bad they are. What a shame. It's like someone commented on a video today. Said all the work and people who were injured and died and time and money to build these, and now they're just out here rotting away. Rotting to nothing. That is a shame. There's another, I don't know what that is. Starting to see them more frequently now. Let me head into the darkness here soon. I've been a little ways down there, but not far. It's not a long run anyway. It's the next road. Well, it's a big old culvert right here. Good stone. What size is that thing? That's crazy. Oh, that's huge. That massive stone. Just for this little culvert. Doesn't seem like it's flowing through all that much anyway. Yep. All right, we'll head into the darkness, see what's out there. It's the slightest breeze. You can hear some of the trees that are leaning over. Just kind of creaking, ready to fall, like these here. I don't think these were like this last time I was here. That was probably only maybe a month ago. There hasn't been any huge storms. It's been dry. It's the first time we've had real rain, I guess. Well, not right now here, but you can see it's been so wet, during the spring. All this stuff's just pulling up out of the ground. So these are gonna go soon. Hopefully not while I'm walking under them. Yeah, more of the same. No rails, just some nasty old railroad ties. Which I prefer. Hope they just leave them here. There's a bent nail right there. It's loose, but hold on. I can get it, guys. I don't need a tool for this. Ooh, can't read it. All that effort. Huh? Yeah, that's okay. If it's turning, it's gonna pull. the place, the rail trail I was this morning, I saw one, I think it was a 34. It looked really nice too. I even dug out around it. I did bring some tools. There's another 34 right there. Funny, I just mentioned the 34. And I could not get it out. And I tried prying it, couldn't pull it. I'm like, I'm gonna have to, I didn't bother, I just left it, but I would have to chisel all the way around it. There's no way I was gonna get that thing out because I didn't want to break it, you know, or bend the head or something. So I just left it there. All right, let's keep moving along. This is an odd one. It's the 37. And we got a 32. You do see them here and there, sometime in bunches, and then not so much anymore. It's difficult, obviously, when they're all covered up. About this far in right here. I don't see one here. Here's some creature squawking out there. Yeah, right there's a 41. It's in pretty good shape. You can read it, right? That's cool. Probably the only way I'd keep one now is if, you know, obviously if it's one I don't have, or if it's obviously something older than I have. So 25 is my oldest. I always say, every time I find one in the 20s, okay, this is like shifted over. You see how it's out like that, and then I always say, well, I'll never find one older than this. It's probably not likely, and then boom, I find another one. Basically tripping over the things. Just some good luck, I guess. I don't look like there's anything there. That is a 33, of course. We're looking at it upside down. And what do we got here? We got 33, 34. We hear 35, folks. 35. Some little pine needles, and you can see them here and there. Crazy. All right, I don't see another one here. Let's keep moving along. Well, I haven't seen that before. It's a 43. Now, I do have a 42 at home that I got this morning. I want to talk about that later because the heads on the 42 are like this. Yeah, I think it's even smaller than this. For some reason, it's way smaller than all the other ones. That's one I don't see very often. There's a 52. I've seen them as high as 54, and that's it. I don't think I've seen them higher than that. The 52 is that's a pretty rare one. All right, so we're coming to a junction here for snowmobilers, and you can see how much these have shifted over now. So I've got a wider and wider path to walk here. And there's a spike that was for a plate, and there's a 1950. So we're seeing some 50s here. And we jump into, there's a 33 going backwards. It's amazing how that changes. Yep, so there's some signage here, right here, just so everybody knows. Everybody knows. Snowmobile information. And this has signage for people to find their food and fuel over here. And these tracks have completely shifted over up to here now. So I've got a wider path here. There's some poles that were cut down, trees. They look so straight. They look like poles. Let's see here, something really smells out here. Ooh, what is that? Not a skunk. Sasquatch. I swear to God. All right. Right here, directions. 7 Lake Trails, Wakefield, signage. OVFC Trails, corridor. 19. That's the one I've been on. That goes up into, I don't know if it goes into Intervale or stops just short of Intervale, because here's another 1950. Once you start approaching Intervale, I believe it's private, because it's owned, at that point, it's owned by the Conway Scenic Railroad. So I don't know if you can get all the way to Intervale on these trails. Okay, somebody up there walking their dog, so I'll stop recording for now and we'll continue on. See, way over like this, they got kind of buried in here, and then they they kind of come right back out through here. Look, see, there was two sets of railroads, two sets of tracks. One is headed out here, and the other is headed out here. So I don't know what this would have originally been here. This just gets completely cut off. And then, I don't know if you can see from the camera clearly. I'll show you the ends of the railroad ties. See, here, here, here. And then separation. And then this goes off to here. And this continues here. Isn't that something? A big old stone. Yep, that's another culvert. Wow. Just massive, massive culverts. Using those big stones, huh? Look at this. Salamander. Hey there, buddy. All right, I'll give you a home back. There you go. You're good. So, I'm wondering, which was the original? Or were they both the same? You know? Because these are just buried now. You can kind of see a ridge right along. You can see the ends of them straight along here. That's kind of cool, huh? Now, that's why I don't like skipping certain sections where I can help it, because you miss things like that. So I don't even know what that's all about. We'll see how those split off there, how that continues. Now I'm walking between two separate railroad tracks, which is kind of neat. These ones are obviously, I couldn't say which one's older. It would have to be this. I mean, would that make sense? Nothing makes sense out here, guys. All right, I don't know. We'll just keep walking, see how far these are visible for. This is really cool. Cool find. All right, so I'm seeing the same number of date nails over here as here, 50s, 40s. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe someone knows. Why would they have two separate tracks here? Essentially, it seemed just to be in the same time period. Not really sure. I mean, usually you'll see a junction somewhere, but where they split off, but not just right out here in the middle of nowhere. There's just nothing. That's where they split. Okay. We'll have to look into that. I'm sure my viewers will know. There's some people that know this stuff, like in and out. I'm just wandering around aimlessly. Not really aimlessly. Seems that way. What we got here? There's a 40, see? It's even on this side. We're seeing them about the same age. So these now on this side now, just kind of fading off into the woods. And I don't know how that's possible. Because where's it go? Like tracks to nowhere. These ones are kind of doing the same thing. Veering off. I'm just looking at the elevation and I'm wondering how. Like what would make sense about that? So train just went right off into the swamp. Some ties laying down here. Some over here. Those are just pretty clean. I'd probably be able to see a nail from here actually. I really don't want to climb down there. This is odd. I don't really understand it. There's some more there. Yep, they're just throwing off to the woods. Well, into the swamp, really. That's what I'm wondering. I mean, there's all wetlands on this side, so tons of ties over here, looks like. They're just really throwing out here. That one's completely split. This one looks like it's in good shape, actually. But see that side, the other side had the plate on it and everything. Here's some anchors. That one's all rotted away. Yeah, they're sitting down there. It's another big stone culvert. Wow, that's pretty strange. They're both kind of just veering off into nowhere. So was this all just filled in at one time? I'm trying to, it's not making any sense. At this point, I'm not seeing anything on this side now. Just the ones that were thrown over. There's some here laying down on the embankment there. There's someone's property over there, I think. So, what do we got here? Yep, they're just kind of thrown everywhere here. Huh. Wow, that is strange. I've never seen them just veer off into nothing. And now there's nothing. Now there is nothing. So, that's the old train station right there. And the building, the abandoned building I wanted to look at is over there. There's a truck there. Maybe someone's exploring it. Maybe one of my viewers. It's like, I'll check that out before Larry does. He's too scared. He could be right. All right, so I'll start heading back now. And if I see anything interesting on the way back, I'll show you. I do have a 38, but I just wanted to show you I did not loosen this. So I can get to that point. I don't think I can move it anymore. Oh, there it goes. See? Some of them you can pull right out. I'll leave it right there. It's funny, you're walking one path, not that wide really, but I'm always stopping and looking at things, backtracking, looking behind me. But when you're walking the other direction, you see things you missed on the way. It's like a different perspective, which is pretty obvious, but you would think as much as I stop and look around, I would notice these things. Yeah, there's an old whistle post. Didn't see that on the way in. Pretty cool. I didn't see one down in the other end. That's got some chunks taken out of it. Yeah, totally different perspective, even though you're in a pretty tight place here. Anyway, it's starting to rain, just like this morning's video, which I'll be uploading soon. I had just enough time before it started raining. It's just one of those things. We've had such nice weather the past month or so. Now we got this system just kind of hovering over us. It doesn't want to move. So I'm just going to end this here. My car is right up here. And yeah, you can figure out. I know, I mean, where those tracks split, there had to be some kind of a switch system there or something at one time. But what I'm questioning is how much that landscape has changed, because those just both veer off, it's seemingly into a ditch or into the wetlands. This looks kind of cool. Kind of weird. Tracks to nowhere at the end there. All right. That'll do it. I will see you guys soon.